Periods, menstrual cycle, time of the month. I bet you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. My project aims to destigmatize this issue that more than half the population of the world experiences. More than half the population of this room. Even if you don't have a period, I bet you have a mother, a wife, or a daughter who experiences this normal bodily function that is often labeled as taboo. Periods are frequently glossed over and avoided. Sure, they're talked about in health classes, but often turn into a joke. Had a bad day? Angry? Sad? Happy? Ah, yes, it must be because of your period. I'm so tired of that stereotype, as I'm sure are many women. A period is a normal part of a female's biology. For most girls, they're taught how to properly handle their period, and it becomes routine each month. As I began to research how people around the world perceive periods, I learned that women who live in poverty have it so much harder than most. What's routine for most can turn into a monthly nightmare for women in poverty, simply because they do not have access to the sanitary items that they need. Last year, I had a period accident at school. I'm sure many of the women in this room can relate. I felt insecure, embarrassed, and ashamed, all for a bodily function as normal as your heart beating or your stomach digesting food. I couldn't imagine what it would be like living through that every month. It's unhealthy and unjust. These items are not a luxury, they are a necessity. I learned that many homeless women either bleed on themselves or use unsanitary substitutes such as toilet paper or towels. Think about it. There are about 1,000 homeless women in Charlotte alone. No one talks about this issue because people are still uncomfortable about the topic. So there is a huge unspoken need for these items in our communities. In order to address this need, I had a feminine hygiene product collection drive for pads, tampons, panty liners, hand sanitizer, tissues, and other toiletries, and I donated them to the Safe Alliance Women's Shelter in Charlotte. I wasn't expecting anyone to donate much, but it turns out I had a mountain of stuff in my living room and on my couch. I made them into little gift bags which were purple since it was International Women's Month. With the help of my two very close friends, we were able to bag the stuff within 3 hours, and we had the best time together. Then Ms. Facconi and I drove the items to Safe Alliance, and this was a pretty eye-opening experience for me. My project didn't stop there. I participated in the New Gen Peace Builders program, and some classmates and I formed a toolkit that other organizations can use to host their own feminine hygiene drive. My hopes are for this project to spread and continue even after my time here at LNC is over, because for women, periods will never go away, but we can eliminate the stigma around them. Thank you.